We good?
Does the mayor need to be here?
Michael, does the mayor need to be here? The public hearing of May 23rd, 2023 will now please come to order at 6:46 PM. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Broussard?
Present.
Ms. Gilchrist?
Here.
Mr. Glassberg? Ms. Seaman?
Here.
Mr. Limpert?
Present.
Mr. Madden?
Here.
Mr. Scarl?
Present.
Ms. Williamson?
I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you. Will the clerk please read the issues before council this evening?
Ordinance 2023-52, an ordinance amending section 1118.13 of the Planning and Zoning Code of Codified Ordinances of the City of North Olmsted entitled Offices and Services in order to establish subsection F to limit the location of specified uses. Ordinance 2023-53, an ordinance establishing the definition of unregulated psychoactive substances in section 1115.12 of the Planning and Zoning Code of the Codified Ordinances of the City of North Olmsted entitled Definitions U through V for the purpose of adding definitions for uses associated with the sale and consumption of same on business premises. And ordinance 2023-54, an ordinance amending section 1139.03 of the North Olmsted zoning code entitled Schedule of Uses to conditional permit sale and consumption of unregulated psychoactive substances on premises in B1 and B2 zoning districts.
Thank you, Clerk Taylor. This is a public hearing, and we are here to listen to potential public comments. You may ask questions and follow up to the audience comments, but there will be a committee meeting at the conclusion of the public hearing for more in-depth questioning. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to address council on ordinances 2023-52, 53, and 54 only? If so, please come to the podium, state and spell your name and address for the clerk. If you live in a city other than North Olmsted, please state the name of that city and proceed with your comments. You will have up to 5 minutes. Seeing that we have no members of the public in the audience, I would invite Director of Economic and Community Development Upton to just give council a brief description of the issues at hand.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ordinances 2023, 52, 53, and 54 follow the procedure set forth in our zoning code with respect to how we define, establish a definition, establish where uses may be permitted, and then establish conditions by which uses are granted. The particular substance of these ordinances is relative to unregulated psychoactive substances, which is a bit of a phrase used to be narrow enough to be defined but broad enough to be applied, and the uses, the use districts proposed are B1 and B2 primarily because of their characteristics as defined in the zoning code. Happy to answer any questions now, or if it'd be the pleasure of council that these matters be discussed in committee, happy to do so as well. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Director. Yeah, I think we'll dive into it during the upcoming committee process. Seeing no other questions or comments, is there a motion on the floor to excuse the absence of Councilman Glassburn?
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Councilwoman Williamson, seconded by Councilwoman Heeman. Roll call, please.
Ms. Williamson?
Yes.
Ms. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Lippert?
Yes.
Mr. Madden?
Yes.
Ms. Gilchrist?
Yes.
Mr. Scarl?
Yes.
Councilman Glassburn is excused by a vote of 6-0. With the agenda being completed and there being no further business to come before council, this public hearing of May 23rd, 2023 is adjourned at 6:50 p.m.